point of the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vandy. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a three-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
The Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting it into the end zone. Touchdown Doors! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that Q.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Moss. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line, it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Commodores have moved it inside the 20. Trying play action. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vandy. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we saw.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He's got an open man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play. The Commodores have a lot of options on 2nd and inches.
gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Good timing on the quick out. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeps it. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On the run, still looking. Shakes off the defender. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
He'll pull it down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, a couple plays ago, and you see him take off and run. They've got to do something to kind of put him at least in a little bit of thinking.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start.
Breaks into the open. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Skips away from pressure. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Miles. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Quarterback on the keeper. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it... Going right to work up top. Pressure coming. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's... Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I think think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Sherrill. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for room. It's McKenzie. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving.
Touchdown, Commodores! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Commodores, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Good. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Vandy.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really have...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Here's a heat. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Here's the pressure. Finding an escape route. There he goes. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Nimrod. And he's still running after the move. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Extending the play. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So As soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Doors!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Gonna run it. It's McKenzie. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He uncorks one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make a connection.
it's so nice.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets away from one, finds some space.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Starts with a second down play. Back to pass. On the move to his left. It's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Back to pass on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
He'll do it himself. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Commodores will try to punch it in on first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Now sliding to his left. And he rolls into the house. Off the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground. Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. He'll pull it on the read. Quick step and go. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Commodores didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Two things you're thinking about here offensively is, one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, Commodores! A great catch and run for 6. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on them.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.